Alright, continuing right from where we left off. I am a bit rusty. I did not do any test playthroughs of this. Square is your jump button. When you're jumping, nothing can act. You can't get hit while you're in the air and stuff like that. That's a chest. We get a tovarish, a buckler, a leather glove, some bulbs. Let me explain this real quick. Let's equip a shield. We did just get it after all. Shields are like a flat 50% reduction. They're also a 50% dodge. With the right gems, you'll never take damage if you have a sword and shield. Tovarish is edged, which we don't like. You want to have one edged weapon, one piercing weapon, and one blunt weapon. This is your save point. You access it with data to save. Choose your memory cards. I'm going to save over that special thing where I farmed that the other videos are from, just to show my dedication to this Let's Play. The break room. Now another thing I would recommend you guys do is you go into the options, you go into weapon status and you turn that on. Same for armor, just so you know generally how your weapons are sort of pushing. Puzzle mode, you want to turn that off. This is so that when you re-enter a puzzle room, it doesn't give you a fucking time attack and forces you to do it again. Keep that in mind. I'll explain some of the other stuff as we go along. There we go. See, weapon Earth +1, that means our weapon got Earth affinity. Ashley can jump pretty high, so you can go through some of these without actually doing the puzzles. I'll show it off whenever I can. If I can remember them, that is, of course. First, more dialogue. Oh, that was loud. Well, got her open? It's no good. Not even a budge. What's this? It weren't locked a moment ago, eh? No keyholes this door. It'd be a grimoire what's doing this. Well, who locked it then? Someone inside? Bugger if I know. Look, we'll be cut off from the others. And where are those scouts, man? They've not returned. This be no time for loafing around. Keep your cap on, brother. Now come up here and take a look at this. What's that? Yeah, I'm sort of bouncing between a grimoire. Bouncing between accents and voices, I can't fucking decide. As if I was ever consistent on those anyway, right? The ambient noises are fucking insane. This too be a grimoire's doing? By the gods! I'd oft heard of it, but this... And a worm, a dragon, was sighted at the Duke's manor. Well, if there's magic about, dragons won't be far behind. I worry about Guildenstern and the others. Ah, they'll be fine. Think of it. If we've witnessed miracles such as these on Lemon's doorstep, what then lies within? You wear naivety like a crest, brother. Surely the maesters know of this grimoire. Mayhaps we've just been in the dark, eh? Yet our charge is to drub those Mullenkamp scoundrels and procure the miracles of Lemont. 'Tis just a rumour, but I've heard that Guildenstern's lot works them magics as well. Rubbish! We're servants of the Lord! No true knight of the cross would dabble in the black arts. It's only a rumour, brother. But if Sidney is truly the worker of diablerie they claim he is, I say fight fire with fire. I say let the Lord be our shield. Ever the choir boy. The only shield I see is the one covering your eyes. Heretic or no, I believe what I see, and right now I see sorcery. Swine'll take wing for the likes of us use magic, my friend. Aye, but with a grimoire, your fattest sow could outfly my swiftest falcon, if you believe the chroniclers. With a grimoire, you say? You could even make cobblestones float like clouds. Ah, what the fuck? Pull your sword out. Come here by the corner. Abuse it. Abuse positioning. Weapon. See that weapon, human +1? That means this weapon will do more damage against humans, and the beast -1 means it'll do less against beasts. Quite simple. It can get in the way. Also, the other guy can get in the way too. It sort of uses a half-realistic measure for this. It can be a little random sometimes, though. This is what I meant when I said Ashley can take so much more turns than the other guys can. It's honestly fucking OP. But it goes to show he is a risk breaker, after all. There's a save point right here. I won't use it. I probably should. This game can be very finicky. It has crashed on me before. I'm going to take every save I can. Fairy Circle. When we get to that save point, you guys will know that I'm hating a certain part. That's the Snowfly Forest. I fucking despise that location. I don't know why they did it in their grandest of wisdoms, but they decided to fuck with your map and your general sense of direction. Now one of these, I think, is if you step on this square right in front, sort of where Ashley's right foot is, that's a trap. I think. I'm not 100% certain. I know there's a trap in this very early area. Could be at those stairs. Up. If you hear that. And there's a wolf. One has to wonder where they came from. The system for how your weapon gets affinities for the different, you know, beast types, monster types that you encounter is very esoteric. It is here. It's right here in the middle. So jump over it so you don't step on it. It does like 50 damage to you, but don't do it. It's a waste. Here comes one of the Parliament's watchdogs. You, go back and silence his yapping. Parliament's watchdogs? An agent of the VKP. You can follow orders, can you not? The VKP is your enemy. Now go! Sir! And it was Sydney the whole time. We're sort of learning Sydney's power set here. Ah, see that? Same thing goes for your armors. They can get better at things too. Don't hide behind the box, bastard. Now, as I know, the other one won't jump, so we have to do this. He has a crossbow, so we have to get closer to him. Right here at the start, just fucking smack him. Spam attacks, there's really no reason not to. You can see a risk going up, that's gonna matter a lot more later, not during this part at all. The more risk you have, the less your chance to hit, the higher your crit chance. The more damage your spell does, but also has a chance to miss, something like that, it goes down pretty quickly. Not again. I'm with you, Ashley. This is a big one. And it really is. It completely changed the way this zone looks. It's also going to spawn an enemy. You can see the bats flying around already. I do not feel I'm welcome here. I mean, look at how easily he takes that. Oh, the Earth is trying to fucking murder me? I'm not really plussed by it. That's Ashley for you. You can't grab onto ledges if you have your weapons out. You can do that little hop up, however. I think you can do it right here, so I'll show it off after the wolf. Up. No, maybe. Yeah, you can't do that. Maybe it's just a little too high. Here's our first little side path, showing off that you can get stuck in an encounter. You can't skip every single one. Well, if you're going for the whole map, you can't skip every single one. Now, it might be better to hit the other dog, but doesn't really matter. We're still in the early game, and they really don't do enough damage for you to worry about. You know, I've done a playthrough of using just this starting gear, and it wasn't so bad. I had to use a bit more magic than I thought I would, but it was alright. Oh, those background noises, man. The ambience is insane. So that's your first, I'm pretty sure, piercing type weapon? It depends on the arrow, actually. It can be blunt. I know it can be blunt. Although I think that one's very rare. The blunt type of arrows. Ah, another good thing to keep note of. If you press start on your controller, you go into first person view. So you can look around and see if you're missing anything. Because naturally the camera is a bit finicky. Doesn't lend itself very easily to good maneuvering here and figuring out what's going on in the rooms. I love the look of the Fandango, the sword that we start with. The classic scimitar look. It's very practical. I totally believe that Ashley's carrying one of these around. Here we have another puzzle here. There's going to be lots of these. Although, if I'm being honest, I think this is one of those where if you do your jump good enough, Ashley can kind of make it up there, so it's just at the edge of what he can make. Up. Here comes a slightly annoying segment. Anyone who's played this game will know exactly why. The game sort of wants you to, you know, it shows this rock you can't break, the other ones you can. So you break this one, you pick up the one that falls over, you take it over to here, but you can just jump up like this. Now this part sucks. Oh, whoops. I meant to... Fuck. Oh well. Pull the lever. Now we have a very short time to jump down and make it there. The door is closing. Up, and I fucked up. Still not used to this controller and the slight delay on it, but we'll be fine. Oh, don't do this to me now, Ashley. We did it so well the first time. I'm not going to... Fuck off. Ashley, please. After I was talking all nice, there we go. We pull the lever. Oh, you might have noticed Ashley's health recovers on its own. So does the MP. Alright, I made it this time. No, I didn't. What the fuck? Oh, this is great. I refuse to use the box. I refuse. I simply refuse to use the box. Okay, that was my fault, entirely. That one was also my fault. I'm a stubborn dick. I will do this exactly the way I want to do it. Come on, Ashley. That was just you being a dick, bro. There we go. Pull the lever. God damn. I've never struggled with this much. Must be, you know, LPer's curse. Son of a bitch! Alright, I'm gonna save state up there. I'm not gonna have this Let's Play suffer because of that. It really is finicky, though. Why didn't you jump that time? I pressed square. What the hell? Oh, come on, Ashley. Ashley, bro. Are you nervous? Is it because we're recording and on camera? You don't have to be nervous. See, you can do it. I'll save state here. Pull the lever. The door is closing. Yes, I can see that. What? How? I didn't do anything different. The game has a couple of those time limit things. Oh, I love this cutscene. And the music here. God, it's so pretty. Papa. Oh, that's creepy. I think that sound is creepier. It's actually just bats. Get fucked. Get fucked. Alright. Now if you look around... Oh, I'm thinking of a different room. Never mind. This is yet another spot where you're supposed to take one out. Doesn't really matter which. Stacking boxes. This game loves doing that. There we go. Let's keep moving. Oh, we're right in front of the first boss. We're going to do the boss, and then we're gonna save. First, let's open this chest, though. If Ashley wants to cooperate. We get a cure potion and a cure bulb, which we really won't need to use. Now, if you really want to do this in like a very save-scummy way, I recommend saving, playing on emulator, just due to save speeds. I have to be completely honest, you want to play this game on an emulator. Use save states and kill the first boss over and over until he drops his fucking weapon, and then you'll pretty much breeze through the rest of the game without an issue. It's a very, very good blunt weapon, and it's... If you upgrade it to Hagain, it's the strongest blunt weapon in the game. There's just no denying it. And what's the first boss, you might be wondering? Why, it's a fucking Minotaur, as you're about to see. Ow, my shoulder hurts for no fucking reason. So the first thing you should do is pull out your weapon. When you don't have your weapons unsheathed, you take more damage. And you just want to smack his head. Oh, we missed. Unfortunate. Keep smacking his head. It does the most damage, as you can see. The hit chance, it's still worth doing. He shouldn't take too long to kill. He also shouldn't do too much damage. If you get a crit, you might kill him quicker. If you miss, you're gonna kill him slower, naturally. But see, that was fairly quick for a first boss. Fairly easy too, you just spammed attack. Oh, Peach is right in the middle of my screen. Another thing you want to do is probably save state and scum the stat reel here and get strength +3 or whatever. I'm not going to do that, although I strongly recommend anyone who's playing this casually to do this. It's super fucking annoying. We got HP plus 4, I don't really care. We got the chamomile sigil, which we unlock that door that those two chuckle fucks who were talking about grimoires couldn't open. And speaking of grimoires, we get a heal grimoire and a debilitate grimoire, which is degenerate. You're going to be spamming those fairly often. Speaking of, if you press L2, it brings up this menu, which is shortcuts. And you can use the grimoire now. Also another thing, when your weapons are unsheathed, all of your spells do more damage, including heals. Heals heal for more. And now when you bring this up, you have Shaman unlocked. Shaman, however you want to call it. And you can just use heal. Shortcuts, very important. You're gonna grab this. What's in here? A Pelta shield, a Vera bulb, and some Yggdrasil's tears. It's very nice of the game to give you 15 of those to start with. And let's move. We're gonna get another cutscene anyway. Sydney. So this is a risk breaker. Most men complacently accept knowledge as truth. They are sheep, ruled by fear. But you are different. Always calm, detached, a smooth flow of thought into action. Indeed, it is almost as if you had no soul. That's not funny, Sydney. How do you do it? Body and soul are one, yet yours is separate, like a child from the knight in his storybook. Where is your soul, Riskbreaker? Is this VKP training? Or did you see something that made you shut your soul away? Show me your soul. I dinged my fucking mic. Hopefully that doesn't cause static. I'm gonna be so angry if it does. God, the facial expressions on these models are so good. Slight smirks, smiles, anger. That's clearly our character, Ashley. Terribly traumatic. Like I said, this is a much more serious game than Final Fantasy VII was. Very little brevity here. The odd Ashley pun. You killed your beloved wife and child. They were slain by fallen knights, jackals. Wrong. You failed to protect your wife, your child. You failed in your duty as a knight, as a husband, as a father. You killed them. Sydney! Try to catch me, Ashley Riot. Look outside yourself to find your truth. What's your game? Harden? Ashley! Merlos! Pay no heed to me. Take them, Riot. She's got spunk, you gotta admit that. The City of Shade will forgive your sins, my son, and call forth a power that lies within you, even now. This is my game. I run, you give chase. I'm the hunt, you the hunter. But this heart has laid a few snares of his own. I am waiting for you, risk breaker. Hold! Sydney! Damn! Ashley has recovered battle abilities from his suppressed memory. What is happening? I'm waiting for you, Ashley Riot. Right, so now we have defense and chain. We're gonna go to chain first, and we're gonna set our chains. Heavy shot for me, it's always circle, this is always triangle, and this is always square. Just never done it any other way. Defense goes pretty much the same. It goes impact guard is circle, reflect damage is triangle, and ward is square. Impact guard, now this says reduces physical damage by 50%. What that means is heal 50% of damage taken. It boils down to the same thing, but it can actually save you from death if you time it right. You know, if you say we take exactly 254 HP or over, and you nail that heal, it's gonna heal you for 50% of whatever damage you take, even if you go past 0. So it's very useful. We're gonna end the episode soon. Not before I talk to you about this dummy here. This is here to help you practice, excuse me, these new chain abilities, and I'm gonna show it off. If you kill it, it might drop you a wine for stat boosts. See, when that little marker pops up, you press your various chain abilities. Now there is a slight delay, of course, as I've mentioned, so I don't know how much better I'm gonna be with these. I think my highest score was somewhere in the 15s. And this, at around 8, it really starts to get hard to nail. They lower the frames that this counts. And as you can see, risk goes up like crazy when you do this. So it's risk versus reward, although there really isn't that much risk when you know, consider that you can spam this pretty much until the enemy is dead. And as you can see, even on the dummy that we do 0 damage to, it accumulates. It's cumulative damage, so, you know, very useful. I'm gonna end this episode off here. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you next time on Vagrant Story. No, I meant to save game. Thank you. Oh, and if you're looking at that save spot down there with the cross, that's a New Game Plus save file. See ya!